Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode. Today is Friday and marks the last trading day of the week. So before we go to the charts, let's check fundamentals. And looking at today at 3 p.m. Ghana time, we have consumer sentiment and we are expecting positive news at 3 p.m. It's a medium impact news. So we have only this news for today, and that is all. So let's go back to the chat. And yesterday was crazy. Yesterday was crazy. Even FOMC couldn't really give high impact. I don't really know, but if you can see very well, it didn't really have any high impact on the market. But it is what it is. But yesterday was a good day, about 500 pips banked. So it was a good day. All right, so let's go to the charts, daily time frame. Now, if you look at gold very well, this is what is happening. I told you that gold is recently sitting on a demand zone, daily demand zone. So is it going to break the demand and sell, or it's going to respect the demand and fly? And as you can see, it has respected the demand, and yesterday it flew. All right. But now we are also getting into a break and retest. Right. This was previous support, which got broken on Wednesday. So is it going to test it and fall down? Or it's going to break and fly? We don't know yet. Time will tell. All right. Yeah. So if you look at it, I have these zones marked up, and we will find out what gold is going to do today, whether it's going to continue on flying or it's going to drop. All right. So let me take you to H4 quickly. Looking at H4, good. Now you can see that this is H4 breakout and down. We are having a retest and we have a supply, H4 supply zone here, of which you can see clearly that the market is testing the breakout, the supply zone. So yesterday, gold pushed into the supply zone, H4, and you see the rejection nicely. So are we going to go down and go lower, or what is going to happen? We have 37 minutes for this H4 candle to close. If you close bearish, potentially the next candle, the next candle, the next candle, gold can be falling down like this. All right. But we don't know yet. We are still in London's Asian session. And that this session we don't trade here. So we will wait and see what is going to happen. All right. So when we go to H1, this is what is happening. And as you can see, the market went in tapping this. This here is where on Wednesday we took the sell from. And you can see that it came testing that level and has given a nice rejection. All right. But this is actually the good zone. Right. Yeah. Or maybe we can make it like this. This is going to be too much because it's too big. I can't do that. All right. Yeah. So according to 30 minutes have this zone And then we have that as well. All right. Yeah. So all we need to do is to exercise patience. And observe the market and see what is going to happen. So if H1 candle closes below this level 26.94, then potentially we can take gold sells. All right. Or if it goes up to give something like a double bottom, a double top, we can still sell. Or probably it can push into the H4 breakout or the H1, this zone, and get rejection. But if it taps into this zone, I would expect that it will break this level before we can go into the sells. All right, so take note of that and don't enter wrong. Okay, so what we need to do is to exercise patience and watch the market today to see what exactly is going to happen. All right, so 30-minute time frame. Yeah, if you look at 30 minutes, the reason I called for gold buy during FOMC was because of this. As you can see, when the market was pushing, it went all the way here. This was a supply. It activated the supply, it sold for 100 pips and got rejected, creating a support here. All right. So the market came back to the support and this candle closed below, but the H1 had not closed below this level. So it was still a potential buy. And also, if you looked at H4 at that time, H4 was still acting bullish. And that was the reason we took this 200 pips buy. It was even 220 or so. Yeah, 220 pips buy and enjoy it. So this is what is happening. So if you look at 30 minutes, you can see that recently the market is also sitting on the supply, that breakout. All right. So all we need is patience and wait and see what is going to happen. Once we get a confirmation that the market is willing to go in our favor or the market is willing to sell, we can go into it and pick some trades. This is Pip Hunter here, and the Pip must pay. Make sure to manage your risk very well because you have no idea of which trade hitting your TP and which trade hitting your stop loss. It is only risk management which can keep you active in the game. Until then, I will see you in the next video and have a nice day.